When we think of the Ateneo Blue Eagles this year, una nating iniisip sina Dave Ildefonso being one of the most popular guys in the team, Ange Kwame, their MVP from last year, and Fortsky Padrigao coming in from the Ateneo High School. Then here comes Kai Ballungay in a stacked Ateneo lineup for season 85. I believe he's going to be the X-factor for the squad and will be the key if Ateneo will dethrone UP for this year's championship. Sino ba siya and how did he end up with the boys of Katipunan? As a 6'7", 19-year-old forward, Kai has been used as a forward all his life. And knowing how Tab Baldwin can unleash the potential of most prospects that go under him, he has a chance to be special, not only with Ateneo but with Gilas. Back in high school when he was in the US playing for John C. Kimball, he averaged 24.5 points, 8 rebounds, and 75% field goal, while ng 75%, 85% on free throws. After his high school career, he then played in the 2019 NBTC League National Finals as one of the Filipino Americans invited to play in the mini tournament and show what they're made of to the local coaches and scouts in the country. He made his Philippines debut as part of Philam Sports USA and was a key reason why his team then knocked off Ateneo, who were the 5th seed at the time, with a score of 90-67 in the round of 16. During this time, Ateneo High School had Kai Soto in this team, so they beat them convincingly. Pero bakit? Nagtapos si Ballungay with 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 steals. And oo nga pala, let's not forget teammates like Jalen Green and Jeron Artes nung panahon na yun, so no chance talaga Ateneo. The atmosphere in playing for a big crowd plus the MOA Arena being an intimidating venue was one of the main reasons why he also fell in love with the country and ultimately going back to play college ball here. After this stint, he then went on to play NCAA Division II ball with Stanislaus State, but it just wasn't meant to be as he didn't play as much, which led to July 2021. He announced his move to Ateneo in the summer of 2021 and confirmed it via his Instagram. Asked on why he chose Ateneo out of all the schools courting him back then, ito yung sinabi niya regarding the situation. During that time, I was able to sit down with Coach Tab and management and really talk about the possibility of playing out there. I kind of had a tunnel vision when it came to where I was going to play at the time, but as things progressed and I played one season at Stanislaus State, and as a pandemic hit, I knew that I always wanted to come back to the Philippines. Si Tab Baldwin obviously expressed excitement in having Kai come to the Blue Eagles, and I quote, "We're getting somebody that's going to be a contributor to the culture of success that we tried to mold here." And then beyond that, they will take that and their learnings from our program into their professional career, and this is what excites us in Ateneo. So it starts with a great raw product like Kai is, and why is he great? Not just because he's a well-rounded basketball player, but because he's a well-rounded human being, and that's what we believe the strength of our program is. And excited they were. Most Filipino basketball fans got to see Kai Ballungay firsthand in the World University Basketball Tournament back in August 2022. This was a 5-day single round robin with 4 teams that of course included Ateneo, plus the following: Tokai University, Seagulls, Japan, Chinese Taipei, yung National Chengji, University Griffins, and the Universitas Pelita Harapan Eagles ng Indonesia. In a loaded team like Ateneo, this is how Ballungay was used by Tab during their run to the championship. First play here, we see that Kai is camping at the right side of the court and waiting for the pass from Chris Kuhn for an easy lay-in. Next play here shows Kai's IQ when it comes to reading what the defense gives him as they start at the top left part of the 3-point arc, and when he saw that there was an open lane, he split the defense and finished with a tough layup evading the defender. At 6'7", it's intimidating to see a big guy like him who can move fluidly and be able to switch on opposing guards without having much difficulty. Here we see Kai forcefully stripping the ball off the offensive player and finishing with an uncontested fast break dunk on the other end of the floor. Not only is Kai comfortable in attacking the rim, he has shown time and time again that he's comfortable with his 3-point shot. In this play, he curls from the top of the key to the left wing and calmly nails the long-range bomb. Prior to the start of the UAAP season, Tab Baldwin already placed trust in him, and nakita natin yun sa WUBS tournament. Kai is a real talent, no question about that. You know, he's a big 6'6", pushing 6'7". He's a great athlete, he can play above the rim, he can shoot the ball from the 3-point line. So he brings a lot of offensive talents, a lot of athleticism, he's good around the basket, and he's a good rebounder. He's got a good nose for the ball, gets up and down the ball really fast. We're expecting that he'll be a performer that will get significant minutes this year. Fast forward to the UAAP, he did get significant minutes kahit hindi ganun kaganda yung laro niya. In his first game against FEU, I would say he gave a strong impression despite not dominating like he did in the Japan games. In this game, he put up only 3 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals on a 1-for-3 shooting night. One of the shots were a 3-pointer. Kaya di masyado po pasok yung tira niya, he showed this high motor and effort even though his offense was not picking up. Usually ibang players kapag di nila nakikita po pasok yung tira nila, ayan, nagkakalat na sa defense. Anyway, he did his best to keep up with one of the best guards in the UAAP this year in LJ Gonzalez and forwards like Cholo Ananuevo. In the game against NU, he finally had a better game with 10 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. He also finished the game with a plus 12, which means his time on the court was a net positive for Ateneo. Lumalaki yung lead. So what can we expect from Kai Ballungay's future? Well, so far his ceiling looks like an Arvin Tolentino type back when he was with FEU. Similar build but obviously quicker and more lean. His mid-range shot can be developed into a massive weapon, and of course, the 3-point shot needs to be more reliable if he will have a chance in being part of Gilas in the coming years, since ganun yung magiging role niya, mostly spot up, being the extra wing defender or the wing that will be able to come up with points from nothing. He will have to create off the dribble. Anyway, being a newcomer from the US, he still needs adjusting to the physical style of play here in the Philippines. Can he become the King Eagle sooner or later? Why not? Although he will need to improve both his offense and defense, same as how 30 Ravenna asserted himself as the on-court reliable leader that Ateneo needed during his final years with the school. So far, it's easy to take a backseat, especially with Ange Kwame, Dave Ildefonso, and even Fortsky Padrigao, who looks like he can take over the status of King Eagle very soon. As of now, Kai looks like that guy that can be a reliable 15-point scorer a night and the silent second option you need in every team. But with my claims that he is the X-factor this year for this Ateneo squad, I still believe in that because Kai is just one big game away from gaining full confidence and being able to rise up to the occasion in case the usual stars do not have the best of games. The hype about Ballungay is still there despite his slow start in the UAAP. Working under Coach Tab Baldwin and being mentored by guys like Matthew Daves, BJ Andrade plus Dave is a massive advantage for him, and he will keep on getting better as long as the coaching staff and the culture of Ateneo is there. Let's not forget that he's just 19 years old and he will just keep on getting better as long as he trusts the process. Kayo, ano tingin nyo kay Kai Ballungay? Magiging future superstar ba siya ng Ateneo or just a reliable starter for Coach Tab or bench player? What about his Gilas future? Anyway, comment nyo lang yun. Don't forget to like and subscribe and I will see you guys next time. Peace.